What were you doing?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Not that way. The lower hallway's flooded.
But we have to get to the library.
Right now, Miss Barnett, the library is only accessible by canoe.
What happened?
We're sinking. Janitor Bud, get your big mop.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Boy Meets Retrocast, the show where two guys look back at the show that shaped their lives. This is episode number 47. I'm Blake.
I'm Wilford Brimley, and I'm here to talk to you about diabetes. I know I'm actually Kyle, and I used to be a member of a Harley's gang there.
So, we are back. I was actually moving all of our shows over from the old Facebook page to the Blake's House. Like, wow, we take a lot of weird little breaks. We've been covering season 2 for like a year. I feel like it's not even a joke.
It's what's called real life.
Yes. So, before we get started, I do want to make a quick announcement as people on our feeds. I know we have listeners. I know we do because people bother me all the time on Twitter. Where are we? Where the hell's going on? By the way, when did you start at Pato? When did you start there?
March of last year.
That explains a lot, because that is when our schedule got all fucked up and weird. I was tracking everything and moving everything over. Like, that's around the time when our schedule got weird. So, alright. Announcement to everybody. The show will now be on the Independent Podcasting Community Network on Saturday mornings. And we're going to try to go every Saturday. We're going to try to bank some shows out in advance like we're going to do today. And go every Saturday morning for you all out there. I hope everyone knows this. Moving from Thursdays to Saturdays. Now, today, we are talking... I had it in front of me. We are talking about Season 2. What episode number is this?
Episode 19, Wrong Side of the Tracks, directed by Jeff McCracken, written by Susan Estelle Jansen, original air date February 24th, 1995.
Thank you very much. And what is our episode about today?
A demoralized Shawn hangs out with Harley Kiner and his thugs, much to Cory and Mr. Turner's dismay when he gets dumped by a nice girl, while Eric gets a dream skating lesson from Nancy Kerrigan.
Well, yeah. Okay, as what, full disclosure, we recorded this episode on our new system, and everything went to shit, so we're back to our old setup. So if it sounds like we're annoyed because we're repeating the same thing over, that's because we are, because we just did this show like 4 days ago, and we're doing it again.
And then for some godforsaken reason, the computer froze up when we tried to save it.
Yeah, literally, I'm saving it, and I completely lost the entire file. I'm like, come on! We did a 36-minute show, lost the entire thing. So we will start over here again. So, start at school. Shawn talking to a girl about dating him at the lockers, and her name was Joy. If I remember my thoughts correctly. And who was this again?
I thought it was Jill.
Jill, sorry, I had my notes wrong. Jill.
Played by Rebecca Herbst. She's been on General Hospital from 1997 to 2016. She was on Days of Our Lives. Oh, here, hold on, let's see here. General Hospital from 1997 to 2016.
Yes. Hospital. That was the big one.
Elizabeth Weber, Elizabeth Spencer, Elizabeth Weber Spencer.
No wonder.
It's kind of like breaded eggs.
Well, it sounds like married. Married again.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Happy name.
So she was on the web series Night Shift, the General Hospital Night Shift. She played Barbie Benton in Hefner Unauthorized. She was in 7 episodes of Brotherly Love as Kristen. She was in a sci-fi series that got shown on Nickelodeon called Space Cases. 1 episode of The Lazarus Man, 1 episode of Sister Sister, a TV movie called Donor Unknown.
Is this her only episode of Woman Drone?
Yep.
Okay.
And she was in a Charles Band movie called Shrunken Heads.
Well, there you go.
She was on an episode of Beverly Hills 90210 in a Danielle Steele movie called Kaleidoscope. An episode of a Christian animated series called McGee and Me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that existed. I
Yeah.
forgot that existed.
No, the only reason I know it is because of a YouTube channel called Say Goodnight, Kevin, where they covered 2 episodes of it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. She was in an episode of Highway to Heaven, episode of LA Law, and actually in Days of Our Lives as a character named Dana Winthrop.
So she cheated on General Hospital being Days of Our Lives on a different channel.
Yeah.
Which I think at one point they're head to head on the network, which is pretty funny when you think about it. It's pretty funny. I wonder if she was on both shows in the same week. That would have been funny.
No, I think that she was on there in '86.
So it was earlier. So it was before General Hospital. That's still pretty funny.
Here, hold on a minute. Let me see.
Okay, so the three most important things for her, it's style, elegance, and parents, which is a great line. And Cory does say it almost feels like you're out of your league with her, but it works. Enter Eric and Jason. Hey, look, it's the baby geek discovering the females of the species. One of my favorite lines in this entire episode. And I wonder, and they have the line, we only hunt when we need to. And that's what we get to Wabbit season. That leads us to Valerie Stevens, who is our next guest. We have a lot of guest stars in this episode today.
Played by Christy Clark. Let's see here. She was actually in an episode earlier. She was in She Loves Me Not as Nebula.
Okay.
Nebula, Stop the War, Lawrence.
I love how that happens, you know?
Yeah. So
happens on all shows.
She was in 2 episodes of Seventh Heaven as Ashley.
Okay.
Episode of Nikki, which I'm guessing is the... Let's second here.
Wasn't that the Nikki Cox show?
Yeah.
By the way, Seventh Heaven, I watched every episode, and I'm trying to remember what the hell her character was.
All right, let me
I watched that show every episode.
She was in the episode Parents and Virgin.
Oh, okay, now I remember now. Okay, continue. Sorry. I watched that episode all 11 years it was on the air, so...
Okay, she was in an episode of Good vs. Evil, had an uncredited role in the movie Mumford. She was in one episode of Hang Time, 2 episodes of Beyond...
Hang Time, the show!
2 episodes of Beyond Belief Factor Fiction, and a TV movie called Alone in the Woods. Episode of Weird Science, 2 episodes of Step by Step as Katie.
Okay.
1 episode of The Wonder Years, 1 episode of Roseanne, 1 episode of Harry and the Hendersons, and 1 episode of Saved by the Bell as Christy Barnes.
Okay. Well, apparently, we find out that she skates, which is apparently a thing in this show.
Yeah.
Apparently, and I love how, I wonder what came first. The fact that they wanted to get a special guest star, or the fact that she skated. What came first?
Probably the guest star.
Okay, I was wondering, if they get the guest star, and then insert this storyline? I'm just curious how that kind of stuff works. By the way, I'm going to make a note. I have the Boy Meets World Season 2 box right in front of me, where we watch our shows. And the Nathan Carrigan picture is right there on the box. It's right here on the box. Right above, I believe that's what, the monkeys? Right there. All the guest stars are on the box.
Right above Vicky Dolan.
Vicky Dolan, yes. It's actually really cool how that works out. So, anyway, she skates. And it's all coming back to me now. Eric wants to date her, but she spent all her time skating. Now we're good. Sure. And Jason actually steps up and makes it sound like Eric can skate, but she never sees him skating because he's there real early in the morning when they're rolling out the ice. What? I'm all for trying to get a girl, but damn, that's just a long stretch.
Maybe he bet the Zamboni.
It's just such a stretch. Such a stretch. So they're going to meet up.
But again, this is Jason we're talking about. We're lucky he hasn't stuck his
But it works. That's the best part. I do give Jason credit for being a really awesome wingman because he's trying. Yeah. He's definitely trying.
But like I said, this is Jason we're talking about. We're lucky he hasn't stuck his tongue to a frozen lamppost twice.
It is December. We can get out with that joke. Yeah. We can get away with that joke this month.
Oh, look, Frost.
We can get out with that joke this month. Very nice. Very well done. So, they're going to meet up Friday to skate, and she's excited because she actually found a guy who likes to skate. And it leads to another great joke where, how am I going to learn how to skate? And Jason's response was, Canadian skate, how hard can it be? Wow, and I'm a hockey fan, and that's hysterical to me.
Because, if he were actually from Canada, I would actually give him that.
But he's not!
Yeah,
he's not a Canadian!
He's from... Hold on, let me look this up.
Because it's funny, because I'm a big wrestling fan, and Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they're heavy-duty Canadian. They make Canadian jokes on WWE television all the time, but they're allowed to! They're Canadian! They're allowed!
He's from Providence, Rhode Island.
Well, it's pretty close to Canada on the map. Anyway, so
you could fit about 700 Rhode Islands into Canada.
well, put it if you were like Buffalo, then you might be excused because it's literally like right there. So anyway, where was I? So we're in class, Turner's class. Yeah, okay. Now we're good. We're going to be
Bow down before the awesome head of hair. Yes. Bow down.
We're going to be I'm just refreshing my memory. Okay, we're good. Okay, we are doing a biography on a person. That's what we're on, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
And Topanga, and I love how she picked Katie Kirk.
Yeah.
Which is funny to me now. That's pretty funny to me.
Before she became all serious and went the Tom Hanks route.
We want this episode. You lost it because Cory wants to do James T. Kirk.
Why the hell not? William Shatner is awesome.
But I wasn't talking about Shatner. He's talking about the character, not the actual. I think he would have got away with it if he said the person, but he said the character. And that's where he went wrong. Turner does not like that idea.
Because he's fictional, he's 63 years old, he's wearing a toupee, and he's got a girdle. At least I don't know if you mentioned, I can't remember if you mentioned.
You did. I think you did when we watched it the first time.
Well, let's be honest. He's met God, he had to make gunpowder to find the corn, fought Spock. And actually wound up sacrificing himself to keep Malcolm McDowell from summoning the Nexus.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I know the infamous bridge dropping scene, but yeah.
Turner doesn't like that idea, but he says straight up, it doesn't have to be someone famous. And the light bulbs go off. Cory picks Shawn. Shawn picks Cory.
And then he goes, I walked right into that one. Yeah, you did.
Such a great moment. How did it find the Turner class right there at moment?
Wait, how do we know he really wanted to do James T. Kirk? How did we know he didn't do this just to
set it up? Set the whole thing up?
So what you have to say, Cory, well done.
You know what? You know what's funny? Watching Garmin Drone now, I wouldn't be shocked if that kind of thing went in. If it was later in the series, I think that would tie in, but I don't think this early in the series they had that figured out yet. I'm not going to lie.
Well, maybe it's like the seed of it.
Like Garmin Drone, they do a lot of like Cory smarter than actually, at least they made him smarter than the kids, which helps on that show, because he was dumb like he is on this show sometimes. It wouldn't work. I like it.
How come I keep learning stuff every single week and I'm still this stupid?
So, we cut to the cafeteria. Where are you from? I love this line. Where are you from, Shawn? I'm from here. Shawn was raised by wolves. Great line.
So Shawn is Mowgli, apparently. So wait, in this universe, who would be Baloo?
Ooh, good call. Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't think of that.
Turner would be Baloo.
It fits later. It fits later in the series.
So would that make Mr. Feedy Bagheera?
Why not? Have you seen the live action Jungle Book
No,
yet? By the way, apparently people said it's fantastic. Like, it's actually fantastic because they fixed the one problem of the original movie. I didn't watch the original movie. I watched it on a trailer, and I reminded myself of how completely nonsensical and no plot there is in that movie whatsoever. And it's great. I love the music, but there's no plot whatsoever in the Jungle Book.
And Bill Murray is Baloo.
Yes, which you can't go wrong with that. But, like, I've heard really good things about the Jungle Book, and I want to see it because apparently it's really good.
Hey, it was the good thing in Garfield. Aside from actually seeing,
I did not like Garfield the movie.
No, I said he was the good thing in it.
I didn't like that movie, so I just didn't like it.
The only other good thing is actually seeing John Arbuckle actually punch out the bad guy.
Well, the funny part is I watched Garfield because it was Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And I did not like that movie. I love Garfield. That's the weird. Anyway, we're sidetracking. This is why we're doing a movie show, right? This conversation. We're doing a movie show next year. Jill tells Shawn she can't go out with him. She just can't, and Shawn is. It's sad, and I can't really blame him for this, and he totally got blown off.
She built up his hopes and then dashed him to pieces.
I really don't blame him for being upset here whatsoever.
Welcome to dating life, Shawn.
Pretty much. Good thing I don't do that anymore.
Actually, welcome to basically my love life.
Good thing I don't have to do with dating anymore. Then we talk to Mindy, and Mindy is...
let's see, played by Shay Astar.
We're prepared today.
Yeah.
I like this new MTV page. We're organized. I like this.
Okay. She was in an episode of a series called Shameless. She was in a horror comedy called All Cheerleaders Die.
All Cheerleaders Die?
Yes.
That cracks me up. I'm sorry. We did this the last time. It made me laugh last time, too.
She was in one episode of the series The Event. She was in Boston Girls, an episode of Cold Case, an episode of The Unit. She had scenes deleted from I Know Who Killed Me.
Okay.
Let's see. She was in Jack Ketchum's The Lost, The Inside. She was in an episode of Days of Our Lives.
Of course, back in the Days of Our Lives. The days of, as Friends fans know, the days of our lives.
Yeah. Let's see. She was at